Take two from Serpentini Chevrolet Stadium at North Royalton High School. This actually is the live Holy Name Athletics Pregame show.
Let's hope so.
I am your host, Nathan Smee. Alongside me, Damian, Webb, co-host, and as well, Cameron Ragazzo in the flesh for the first time since we were here last, I believe. So definitely glad that he was able to get here on time and able to join us for a pregame show in the freezing September weather of Ohio. What more can you ask for, though, besides that the Browns play tonight and your Holy Name Green Wave play tonight? It's going to be a nice night of football. Hoping both teams win. Otherwise, still just a nice night of football. And nothing more you can ask for. I mean, living in Ohio, you can debate. It could be a little bit better than Ohio, but we deal with the weather that we got. Speaking of good weather, though, last week, Holy Name versus Parma did have some good weather and had some nice plays. Starting with Holy Name's forcing a 3-and-out, very common trend in that first half, which was capitalized on by Holy Name with a 12-yard passing touchdown from Javon Williams to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Andrew Cole. He said he was going to score his touchdown. Damian predicted the touchdown. He got it, and that gave Holy Name a 7-0 lead and the momentum they needed for the rest of that game.
Yeah, really. And then Holy Name then forced a second, third, and out, and was able to capitalize as they fumbled in the red zone and gave the ball back to Parma. That really set the tone for the game.
Parma gave the ball back to Holy Name, and Kriztion Sanchez capped off a nice drive with a 21-yard rushing touchdown, his season best, to make it a 14-0 game.
And then after another 3-and-out from Parma, Austin Wondolowski decided it was his turn to get in the end zone. Had his own rushing touchdown, 21-0 ball game there, and just kept going from there.
Yeah, and then with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, Kriztion Sanchez got his second rushing touchdown. It was capped off by which made it 28-0.
Near the end of the first half, a fumble by Andrew Cole was recovered by Parma's Cam Yan, who ran it back to make it 28-6 going into halftime.
And I mean, 28-6, the touchdown's unfortunate, but at least it wasn't 28-3, and at least we weren't about to pull in Atlanta Falcons and blow a 28-3 lead. We did not pull it in. We just built on our lead, scoring 2 more rushing touchdowns, one from Austin Wondolowski, and a third rushing touchdown tonight from Kriztion Sanchez. Nicely set up from an interception from a lineman, Jeremy Wallace, to end the game at 42-6. Very nicely played game. A lot of guys got in that second half, and Holy Name came out of there as they expected with a win.
Absolutely.
Then going to Lakewood versus Normandy. It was a very interesting game, a Thursday night game. We knew this result going into that Parma game, but still, I think we were even surprised that Normandy pulled off the win. But still, Normandy is definitely a team that we're going to be a difficult opponent for us in a couple of weeks. But in that game, their quarterback, I would assume it's a freshman, I don't know for sure. Elijah Gray completed a touchdown pass to Curtis Starks to make it an early 7-0 lead at Byers Field.
Gray then had his own 2 yards out to take a 14-0 lead.
Lakewood responded with a touchdown from Alex Simons, which made it a 14-7 ball game exiting the first half.
A back-and-forth beginning for the first half was continued into the second half, which one team decided they wanted to capitalize. The 93-yard fumble recovery tied the game at 14. Lakewood, they finally capitalized after a couple of ping-pong back-and-forth 3-and-outs, finally able to capitalize on a nice play and tied the game, but that would not last for long.
Yeah, and then QB Elijah Gray then found Austin Kanicki for a 28-yard touchdown reception to take the 2014 lead, which they never looked back from despite a goal line scare late that Normandy had stopped. Yeah,
it was 4th down from around the 2-yard line at Byers Field, similar to what Valley Forge had to defend against North Ridgeville. However, Normandy was able to stop Alex Simons just short of the end zone, ended the game 20-14. Normandy, a 4-1 opponent. That'll be a very big game that we play in 2 Thursdays from now. But with that, we go into our next segment of questions. As usual, we have 5 questions about the game. I'll ask them, and I'll give my own 2 cents on, and we'll go from there. First question, what does Holy Name need to do to have similar success tonight after a dominant offensive game from Holy Name versus Parma last week?
I think Holy Name they got to keep this fighting mentality, and just after kind of more or less like an easy win last week, we got to take every team just as tough as we can. Just every team has a chance to win every game, and if we come out flat, then they're just going to blow us away. So just come out strong, and I also have win the battle of the trenches and just give that push on the extra offensive and defensive line. Just winning the battle of the trenches, it's just a great way of success for the game.
Yeah, absolutely. As Cam said, I agree. We need to stay focused, be locked in, and stick to what we know. That's the basics and the fundamentals.
Yeah, I have 3 bullet points here. Number 1, give Kriztion Sanchez the ball. First 100-yard rushing game of the season last week. Give him the ball. It worked last year in the 28-12 victory over Lakewood at First Federal Stadium over there. It was a very good game that we just ran the ball a lot. Andrew Cole had 2 passes attempts that game. That's all it took. We ran the ball a ton, got many different guys the ball. Give Sanchez the ball, I think, will be a big key in this game. Secondly, use the screen pass and deep ball equally effective. The screen passes have been key for Holy Name, especially Wondolowski in the Padua game. Cole almost had a nice breakaway one against Elyria Catholic. And the deep ball has also worked. One to Kevin Pavanko, the 80-yard touchdown. The long ball has worked for Holy Name this year just as effectively as the screen passes. If we can use both effectively, I think that's a pretty good game script we can set up. And finally, take whatever Lakewood's defense gives us. If they're willing to let us get some underneath receptions and get maybe a 7-yard reception and able to fight for a couple extra yards, take what they give us. That's basically what you got to do in this kind of game. Against a physical team like Lakewood, take whatever yards you can get, and if you can get an extra 1 or 2 yards based off of what they give you, then you're going to win this game. Leading in that, question number 2, looking on the other side of the ball, what does Holy Name need to do to have similar success on defense tonight after allowing only 6 points last week? Key point with those 6 points, it was not a defensive miscue that caused that. It was an unfortunate fumble. So the defense gave up 0 points last week. What do we need to do this week to hopefully do the same?
I think just great communication, just talking with the whole defense needs to be talking and just in tune with each other, just know who's covering who, just being able to come up and stop the run or drop back for a pass and just talk all with each other and just solid tackling, just solid tackling and not being able for the ball carrier to bounce off multiple tackles and just keep the play alive.
Yeah, as Cam said, tackling is a big part of it, so I'm going to kind of quote myself from last weekend. You know where I'm going with this one. Don't be afraid to hit hard. If pads ain't cracking, we ain't smacking.
Great quote there. And then once again, as I usually do, I have 3 bullet points. Number 1, force turnovers. Defensive 101. Get your offense back on the field as soon as possible. If we can first force turnovers by forcing fumbles, interceptions, even 3 and outs, I'll count as a turnover at this point. If we can get our offense on the field as often as possible and keep Lakewood on the sideline, that's definitely going to be a big part of this game. Limit plays to the boundaries is another one. You'll see a lot of the games, especially against Elyria Catholic. 2 of those 4 touchdowns, especially the longer ones for Elyria Catholic, they used the boundaries. They got outside the left or right hash. Javon Williams, both of his rushing touchdowns, outside that left or right hash. We got to use the hashes effectively on offense, but we got to keep that in mind on defense and force the play inside. And then number 3, pressure the quarterback and make him have a rush progression. I mean, looking at last week, Holy Name did a good job of that, getting to Lennon Larson early and often when he was in the game, kind of sandwiching him in where he had to do an over-arc throw, similar to what Jeffrey Bird had to do in the Elyria Catholic JV game. What they did, Elyria Catholic, they had one guy rushing towards him from the front and the back. They really didn't necessarily attempt to tackle him. They kind of forced him in where he'd have to, opposed to doing a launch angle from here, had to go up more and launched up, and that caused a pick 6. Costing things like that and limiting kind of the options that the quarterback has, that'll be a key to this game on defense. Question number 3. With the game versus Lakewood last year only involving 2 pass attempts from Andrew Cole, do you think this script will flip towards a pass-heavy offense this time?
I think it's going to be more of the same of what we saw a couple weeks ago, so maybe not the same from last year, but I feel like a good mix in between the run and the pass. Like I said a couple weeks ago, just start the run early and then play the play action off that. You can see if you go back and watch it, the play action has worked beautifully multiple times. If we set up the run early and just make him think we're running, Vaughn will just have just an incredible amount of space where he can use his legs, he can use his arms, and he's going to make a good play.
Yeah, absolutely. I said, yes, we're going to see I'm so sorry. I'm so tired.
You're good.
I said that, yes, we're going to see change, and we're going to see, this diversity, as I've said in weeks prior. We're a very flexible football program, so I think we're not only going to see Javon stepping up, throwing the ball, but I think we're going to see Christian running too as well tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at this, I think obviously balance is key. Usually balance, that's what I've been preaching. Keep balance on both sides of the ball is a key thing. But keep in mind, last year, Javon Williams was inactive for the Lakewood game. This Lakewood team has never seen Javon Williams in action. So we can use that to the advantage. Run him, have him throw the ball, do whatever Javon does well. And even use Andrew Cole in some passing options. They know what Andrew Cole's about. He had two completed passes in that game. If we can keep Lakewood's defense guessing, I think it's a huge thing. Take advantage of the fact that Andrew Cole was the starting quarterback for that game. Take advantage of their lack of knowledge of in-game film on Javon Williams and exploit every weakness we can from that. Question number 4. With the rotation success on both sides of the ball last week, will we see a deep roster used tonight, especially mainly, will a lot of guys get in? That's basically the question.
I think if Holy Name just comes out strong and gets an early lead, obviously, if they're up a lot, then I could definitely see a deep roster being used tonight. But we just got to make sure we attack early, because if we come up flat and we think that we're going to win this game, then they're just going to steamroll right over this, and that's not a good recipe for success.
Yeah, I like that, Cam. That was a good thought. As Cam said, we seen it last week. We got in pretty early in that game, kept scoring. So I gotta say, yeah, absolutely. Looking back last year, we were up by 2 possessions, and we did see a lot of guys get in last year. So that's something I can see being a repeat tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Holy Name, definitely a deep roster, especially if we're up big at halftime. I would expect to see a lot of rotation in there. But even if we're not, I would expect to see a 5-6 receiver deep core used out there, a couple different running backs. You've seen Wino get carries in many games. Look to see Keyshawn Gardner get the ball from the backfield potentially. I mean, on defense, get a bunch of different guys in the secondary and the linebacker core. I mean, I would expect a lot of rotation. I would expect just a little bit more if we're up by, I would say, 2 or 3 scores at half. Going question. Reserve. But games looking at 8-5 and the crowd number.
I think it's definitely the crowd. I think it's going to be a less crowd for both teams. School night, personally, I have a lot of homework and a math test, but I'm here. So, math, school's later.
I don't really know about how you guys felt, but today at Holy Name, it really felt like a Friday vibe.
Yeah.
We had club day, which is something cool and unique. I don't have time to explain that because no one does. But I think that was a very unique thing. It set us in a good mood. So I think that we're going to have some attendance tonight. I don't think it'll be as much as we've seen in the weeks past, but I for sure think that we'll have some fans tonight.
Listen, I don't think we're going to have as big a capacity crowd. I mean, some teachers have said not to expect as big of a crowd, but I'm gonna say this: Neighbor Nation is the one fan base. They will show up, they will show out, they will be loud. No matter how many students are in that student section, it'll sound like it's completely filled. I mean, the weather definitely, I think, is going to be a factor in keeping people home. I mean, it already rained earlier. It's pretty cold.
I know it did.
But, I mean, either way, I think crowd numbers will be affected, but I think Neighbor Nation will still be going strong, and I think we'll still get a decent show out for tonight.
Yeah, as you just said, Neighbor Nation, really strong. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, fans will show up to support this team.
And then going back to your club day thing, Kevin Vavanka did ask for a shout out. We are going to say he did draft Stephon Diggs with the first pick in fantasy football club football. I don't know the thing about that.
He said he was the best receiver.
I mean, it's a valid point, but I mean,
like the best. I don't know. When you have Josh Allen throwing you the ball.
Well, when Kevin seen me in the hall, he said that I was going to get crushed, and I think he's going to get crushed this week.
Like Kevin? I don't know.
Okay, let's just
All right, so we don't know where we cut it. We're going to go back to question 5.
I guess so. Yeah, why not?
Question 5, will the crowd numbers be affected with the weather, school night, and Browns game? I mean, I think we all said it will be for the most part, but overall, I think it doesn't matter how many are in the student section. It will sound like it's completely filled, and that's just the beauty of Name Your Nation. I mean, that basically summarizes what we said.
Do you want to trash talk Kiffin again?
For the third time. Wait, this is 4. This is 3.
3.
This is 3. Mr. Lanza, all my math teachers would be proud. I have Mr. Reed this year. They would be proud that I know what 3 is. But for the third time, Kevin can take the win tonight on the football field here, and I will take the fantasy football win.
And one of the 3 times hopefully will be clipped once Damian loses Monday night.
Absolutely not.
However, one thing you really can't lose at is speed stats. 12 questions on here that may or may not be on their other sheets because I decided to put it on all of them because I completely forgot.
They're right. They're on.
Yeah, they're right.
I didn't read them though.
No, we would never read them.
No, I seriously did not.
However, we're going to go rapid fire, quick questions. Damian will definitely say yes absolutely 500 times. It'll be a fun, jolly time. Starting with question number 1. We're going to start with Damian. Javon Williams sees 115 passing yards to tie his passing yards from last season. Will he get the 116 needed to surpass it?
Absolutely.
All right. Cam, next question. If I can actually find it. There we go.
It's on that page.
I realized that. All right. Near the end of the first half last season versus Lakewood, Mason Craycraft scored a rushing touchdown. If you remember Mason Craycraft, he plays offensive line and defensive line. Not receiver, not tight end, none of those. Will an offensive or defensive lineman not named Kriztion Sanchez score a touchdown tonight?
No.
All
Wait,
right.
unless you're counting Andrew Cole, then.
I will count Andrew Cole.
Are you counting Joey Ragon?
I will count Andrew Cole.
You're counting Andrew? Okay, then yes.
Yes.
All right, we don't need this much explanation. Holy Name put up 28 points versus Lakewood last season. Will they score at least 28 tonight, Damian?
Yes.
Holy Name had a few fumbles in last week's game. Will Holy Name lose a fumble tonight?
I do. I see it happening, yeah.
All right. Lakewood has only had one game decided by one possession this season. Will tonight be a one-possession game?
No.
All right. Andrew Cole has at least 3 receptions in each game he's played this season. Will he give at least 3 tonight?
Absolutely. He's just produced last week, so they're going to keep feeding him the ball.
All right. After scoring 3 touchdowns last week, Kriztion Sanchez now averages 1 touchdown per game. Will he rush for 1 touchdown tonight?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, what else would I say?
Kriztion Sanchez and Javon Williams have similar carries and rushing yards. Will Sanchez get over double the rushing attempts compared to Javon Williams last week?
No.
All right.
No, that's way too much.
Kriztion Sanchez has increased his receptions to 5 on the season. Will he have his first 3 reception game of the season tonight?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God. He said yes everything.
Lakewood has put up 20 points in the last 2 games combined. Will they score 20 or more points tonight?
I think they will. Yeah, I think they're going to.
Lakewood was stopped at the goal line to end the game versus Normandy last week. Will there be a goal line stand by either team tonight?
Yeah, probably.
He's on brand.
All right. Final question, number 12, reserved for the fans once again. Will there be at least 1,500 people in attendance for tonight's game on both sides combined?
Probably.
All right, we'll go with that. That was Speed Stats once again on our social media accounts. If you message us with any Speed Stats, we might include them. All right, our next one, the predictions. The most intense predictions you will see anywhere on any sporting event. All right, here's the standings. In last place, Mr. Palcisco, 5-7. We're appreciative of it. Unfortunately, he did not get a lot of the games. However, he did get Elder losing by 3 correct and Iggy blowing out Euclid, so we will give him credit for that. Cameron, he would be in first place if he went by percentages. However, he has not filled out an adequate number of games. He is 18-6 overall after going 10-2 last week, tied first. He is in third place.
I just want to say, technically, I'm in first, but
by percentage-wise, That's 10-2, 13 overall. Even though I can't place this week by 1 game, I am in first place, 2-11 overall, and I'm hoping that even though Cam will probably have to turn in some way. All right, let's go to the first game. Normandy versus Valley Forge. Cam, who do you have tonight?
I'm switching. I'm going Normandy.
Oh, check the footage, he did not say that. So once again, we have a switch. Damian, what do you have for Normandy versus Forge after that reminder? It's okay.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna have to go with Normandy to win the blue. Yeah. I wrote it. Pretty self-explanatory. They're having a better season than the Valley Forge. I think you should come out to win. They've been a really tough competitor this football season.
Normandy by 14. I mean, they got 50 or so freshmen and a young team bonding together. I think they'll play really well. Normandy will win that game. Game 2, Parma versus Buckeye. Cam, who do you have winning?
Buckeye is winning by a lot. Like, a lot. Probably like 28 at least.
All right. Damian?
I don't think I have to say it. I think after last week it's testament. Let's see.
Buckeye did have a close encounter with Valley Forge last week. However, I do think handle tomorrow night by 21, I'd say. Buckeye just a really good team. When we see them in a couple weeks, it'll definitely be a tough opponent. Game number 3, a tough one to pick in my opinion. Rocky River versus Bay Village. Who do you have winning, Cam?
Bay.
All right. Any reasoning?
Bay.
All right, Damian?
I also went with Bay, and I believe, I could be wrong because I like to say things wrong on our live stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder. When I was looking at when I was doing my homework, so to speak, not my real homework because I never did that. In class, by the way. I just went with Bay. They've put up more points this season. They've had better games. And that's what I gotta say. I would love to hear you.
To quote Lee Corso, not so fast. Listen, this Rocky River team, they had a statement win 38-6 a couple weeks ago versus Lakewood. Last week, they only lost by 2 to Elyria Catholic. I think they'll beat Bay, and I think the home game will help. I think they'll win by 14. Rocky River, I believe, will win tomorrow night. I'm the only one who's predicting that. I'm very confident in that prediction. All right, after another technical difficulty, game number 4, Westlake versus North Homestead. Cam, who do you have winning?
North Homestead. No explanation.
All right, Damian.
Both teams are 3-2. I do want to point that out, so you do know that I did do some notes on that. Actually, at 4 o'clock today. But I'm gonna go with North Homestead on this one. They've been pretty good this season. Westlake obviously been pretty good. Same record. It's just gonna be.
Homestead, 3 straight. They put up almost 70 points last week, if I'm not mistaken. Homestead wins in that game. Game number 5, Elyria Catholic versus Fairview. I believe all of us say Elyria Catholic. Yep. Elyria Catholic, very strong team. We played them a couple weeks ago. Lost by 14 in a tough game. Levi Ellis, that's I think all you have to say for Elyria. All right, we're trying this again. Last prediction we said Cleveland Heights would beat Strongsville. All right, game number 10, Mayfield Riverside. No in there. All right, Damian.
Just gotta go with Riverside.
said, arguably the most informed team in Ohio. I believe they'll win once again against a decent team. Over will be a close game. I believe in overtime. And then the final game that Damian and I predicted, but not final game predicted. All right, we're back after more technical difficulties. If you didn't hear the last of them, we all agreed on the final game, Avon over North Ridgeville. However, Cam, because he has only predicted 24 games, we predicted, I would say, at least double that. He's predicting 10 extra games
19 more.
19 more. He's taking 10 extra games this week, 9 extra next week. So the 10 games, Cam, you have the floor.
Brunswick versus Menor. I have Brunswick winning because I went to grade school in Brunswick. Medina versus Euclid. That's my hometown. Go Medina. Padua versus Lake Catholic. I'm going to have to take Padua on this one. Wycliffe versus Lutheran West. I'm taking Lutheran West. It's okay, Damian. Stowe Monroe Falls versus North Royalton. I'm going to take North Royalton.
Shout out Joe Kinney.
Roosevelt versus Highland. I'm going to take Highland. Winsburg versus Solon. I'm taking Solon. Villa Angela St. Joseph versus Collinwood. I'm taking Villa Angela St. Joseph. Fairless versus Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. As Smee had forced me to put this on here, I'm taking Fairless. And then the last game, Hudson versus Rexville Broadview Heights. I'm taking Hudson.
All right, thank you, Cam, for making the extra predictions. Hopefully next week we'll have more or less skewed at least.
Hopefully I'm in first.
I don't know if he'll be in first.
I like being in first.
However, we end with our keys to victory. We have 4. I'll start. Avoid fumbles. We had the one fumble last week that really killed us, led to a touchdown. I mean, looking back at it, hindsight's 2020. If Cole fell on the ball, we win that game 42-0. I think if we can clean up the fumbles, I believe we'll have a good game tonight. Damian, number 2.
I got it.
Keep playing with passing. Switch it up, make it different. Throw the ball.
Make it different.
Have Christian run the ball. Either way, still coming out with the name of winning.
We got to use the size advantage. Their O-line plays linebacking positions on D.
I mean, taking size advantage. I mean, if you have that offensive line playing linebacker, then most likely they're a smaller line. If we can bully them more or less on the offensive line, that can be huge. And finally, use the momentum from last week's huge win over Parma to carry us. I believe if we can do that, then I believe they'll have a very good game of success. With that, a very technical difficulty-filled Holy Name Athletics pregame show coming to an end. We will be back on in a couple minutes to bring you the live play-by-play from North Royalton High School.
Bye for now.
We're going to have some fun tonight at chilly North Royalton High School Stadium here. Holy Name versus Lakewood tonight's game on this special edition of Thursday Night Football. I am your main commentator, Nathan Smee. Alongside me is Cameron Ragazzo on the call for tonight's game.
Hello.
I mean, the pregame show, we talked about it. Good game last year between these teams, 28-12. Good game last year. We're hoping for something similar tonight. A lot of storylines, especially being a Thursday night game. The first of 3 non-Friday night games here for Holy Name in a row. Very cold, first cold game, I would say, which could definitely be a big deal for that. But none of that matters. These guys have played in colder weather, especially in that West Holmes game last season.
Kickoff for the Namers.
But for now, looking to the field, number 54, Brock Boonza will be kicking off for Holy Name tonight in place of the inactive Curtis Robinson and Chase Jostity.
And Nick Patorces.
Boonza begins his run-up, and we are underway at Serpentini Chevrolet Stadium. So quickly, it kind of goes through his legs into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
The ball goes into the end zone.
Interesting approach there for Brock Boonza to kick the ball kind of on a squib, but it almost worked out very effectively for Holy Name. Either way, touchback, first down here for Lakewood.
90-mile-an-hour fastball.
I mean, I don't think Lakewood expected that at all. I mean, it went right through his legs. Kind of
Like you said, keep them on their toes.
Exactly. Very good job there from Brock Boonza, the interim kickoff guy.
Sure.
And leading this Lakewood team onto the field, junior quarterback Alex Simmons played a very good game last week. Unfortunately, came up short against Normandy on the goal line. But I mean, he played well last week. Had a touchdown, had a couple touchdowns of his own. Just was unable to finish. Lakewood fans are hoping he finishes the game tonight well. However, Holy Name hopefully can limit him to not much on offense.
Number 5, Alex Simmons.
Trips formation here, first down and 10. Simmons takes it, running to the left. There's a flag on the play. A pile of namers led by Rayshawn Ederson. There will end the play, but we wait to see what the flag is.
Ederson. 34. And Cuchero on the tackle. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Lakewood appears to be moving back, so I'd assume it would be a holding penalty on them.
5 cents. I'm counting.
5 cents. We're counting today.
I'm
5
writing it
cents.
down.
First penalty of the game.
If I remember.
10 seconds in.
It was a holding call against the Rangers. The ball will be spotted at the 9-yard line. First and 20.
First and 20, same formation here. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off to Bajorquez. And Bajorquez is taken down behind the line of scrimmage once again. Loss of around 3 on the play. Logan Burton on the tackle brings up second down and 20.
Lots of 1.
Or actually, loss of 3 there.
Oh.
A little confusion there. Second down and 23.
Actually, loss of 3 on the play. Oh, I thought it was no game. Maybe I was watching the Browns.
Simmons takes a snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Pasoris, and he'll be taken down at the 13-yard line.
And Soares catches the ball.
That'll bring up third down and long here for Lakewood.
By Ederson. Third and long. Let's just say third and long.
After the gain of 6, we'll bring up third down and 17.
Third and, as I bring it back, a Walgreens parking lot.
So what's the progression here? Let's define the progression before we really get into the deep ones.
Walgreens, then Walmart.
What yard line or how many yards to gain?
When I say it is.
25?
When I say it is.
All right, third down and 17 here. Ball at the 13-yard line. Simmons takes the high snap, gonna fake the pitch, and be finally wrestled down at around the 16-yard line. Logan Burton there on the initial hit, which will bring up fourth down and
Initially stopped by number 55.
and 14, which will bring on the punt team for Lakewood.
Fourth down.
The only reason he had to fake the pitch is because Andrew Cole was right in the backfield. If he pitched that ball, possibly could have been picked off, or I don't know if you got to call that a fumble.
I believe it'd be scored as a fumble due to the backwards nature of it. But either way, it'd have been a nice play for Holy Name if they were able to get it. However, The deep man, Kevin Bavanka, lines up just ahead of the 45 near the 42-yard line. There's some movement in the backfield for Lakewood. A little bit of low snap. There's a flag, so I assume that'd be an illegal formation or illegal motion, which should move Lakewood further back, and it should be still a punt.
Procedure penalty against Lakewood.
The 10.
I mean, I'm sure they're trying to run something there, maybe like, I don't know, some trickery play, like similar to what happened, I forget what game it was. I believe it was Elyria Catholic. They did get called for the legal procedure.
10 cents.
There we go. 2 penalties pretty early on. Pavanka stays around where he is, moves up maybe 5 yards to around the 37, 36-yard line of Lakewood, and awaits the punt. Man in motion once again. Low snap. Be able to get the punt off. Go a little deeper than expected potentially. Based on the roll will go to around where Pavanka originally was at the 37-yard line, which will bring on Javon Williams and Kriztion Sanchez, the leaders of this Holy Name offense.
This is a little bit ahead of where we Holy Name had the first drive of last week, and it ended with a score. So let's see if we can replicate the same thing here.
Yeah, I mean a short field here. Hopefully Holy Name can take advantage of that good field position here. I mean short field, make maybe a quick couple plays here and get the momentum back in our favor.
The ball's on the far side of the far hash.
At quarterback number 8, Javon Williams.
3 receivers in the 4th. Wondolowski off to the right side of the tackle.
There's a timeout for some reason. They're making Kriztion Sanchez come off the field.
Replacing him for this play appears to be Keyshawn Gardner, number 1.
I think his tail, I don't know, the tail of his jersey was maybe a little bit too high.
Interesting start here. 1st down and 10. The handoff is to Wondolowski. He's going to the left side. And he'll finally be forced down at the 30-yard line. Get up a couple on the play.
Stopped by Nick Katsouris.
Sanchez subbed back in the game after the issue was resolved.
Gain of 5.
Second down, second
Gain of
and
5.
2nd down and 5. Ball now at the 30-yard line.
They're loading the box. There's 7 in there. Oh.
And there's a jump there from Lakewood. That should be another penalty on them. 15 cents. And they'll be pulling into a 1st down at the 25-yard line.
Well, it depends where they
Against
spotted the other ball, but it should be. They're going to give them 1st down.
That play is good for a Holy Name. 1st down.
A nice job there by the offensive line to stay patient on the hard count, getting Lakewood to jump in. And once again, like Elyria Catholic did early and often in that 1st half, jumping off sides was definitely a big key factor in that game. It was interesting to see if it's a big factor in tonight's game.
I know.
The handoff to Sanchez. Bounces off the tackle, but will be taken down at the 26-yard line. Potentially where they're lining the ball. It might be a loss of 1, might be just back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a loss of half if they really calling anything, but I don't think it was.
They're going to say got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Shift formation here. The hard count once again, unable to get Lakewood to jump. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw to his left. Pass is off the hands of Matt Matrunix.
Pass intended for Matrunix is incomplete. 3rd down.
Holy Name trying to check down. That's worked so well for them many times this season. It was unfortunately just a little bit too hard of a ball thrown there from Williams, and Matrunix was unable to corral the ball. Bring up 3rd down and 10 here. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if this is 4-down territory or not for Holy Name early in this game, if they can get 5 or 6 yards on this play. Very interesting to see what we're going to do here. 3rd down and 10, ball at the 26-yard line. Doubles left formation here. Williams takes a snap, dropping back, looking to throw. Has Pavanka open down the field, but will pass to Wondolowski, who's also open, and will be taken out of bounds at the 10-yard line, which is enough for Holy Name. 1st down. 1st down and goal, ball at the 10-yard line for Holy Name. Nice job there by Wondolowski to come back to the ball and able to get a couple extra yards off of it.
That was a good route combo there. We had Kevin Pavanka and Austin Wondolowski going to the same side. Austin cut it short, and then Kevin Pavanka kept going and led the defender a little bit farther. Should be able to get a reception the 1st down.
Doubles left formation here. 1st down and goal for Holy Name. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball to Sanchez. There's a flag on the play. The ball is loose and appears to be recovered by Lakewood.
Sanchez carries the ball. There is a fumble on the play, also a penalty marker.
Number 4 recovered for Lakewood.
Holding against the neighbors is declined. Lakewood does recover the fumble.
I'm not going to count that. Right?
The penalty was declined. Yeah, no, that would not be counted. Either way, I believe the recovery there by number 4, Horjak, which will bring Lakewood back on the field. Once again, a fumble in the red zone, costing mistake there for Holy Name, similar to what happened in the Parma game last week. First down here for Lakewood, ball at the 4-yard line. Tough break there for Holy Name's offense.
Rangers from the 4.
Trips left formation here. First down and 10. Simons takes it, running to his right, will keep it himself. He's able to run out of bounds at around the 12-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play should bring up second down and 2.
Second down, second and 2.
Second down 2, ball at the 13-yard line. Simmons takes a snap, running to the right, has the option but will not take it. He'll stumble his way to the 21-yard line, enough for a Lakewood first down.
Just so far, the limited number of plays we've seen, I think Simmons is just going to be a versatile runner tonight. Doesn't look like he's afraid to get hit, so I feel like he's just going to be running a lot tonight.
I mean, Lakewood came out with a similar approach against Normandy last week, running the ball often in that Thursday night game. And I mean, they trusted Simmons, especially on the 4th down and goal from around the 2-yard line. They did trust their quarterback, so this Lakewood offense has tons of faith in that young man. So I assume we'll see him early and often with the ball in his hands downfield. First down 10, ball at the 20-yard line. The handoff to Horjak. Horjak will be taken down at the 21-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, and literally just like my last point, especially because through 2 or 3 runs, the run to the running back hasn't worked, but the quarterback keeper has worked. So.
I mean, as well, they did have an option on a couple of runs ago. He did look like he had the option there to pitch it. He decided to keep it himself, and I mean, the speed appears to be in the advantage of Simmons, but Horjak as well on defense made a big impact already recovering that fumble. So both guys in the backfield should make a big impact in this game. Second down and 9. The screen is caught by Patsoris, and he'll be taken down immediately there. Gabe Young in there on the tackle brings him down at they're spot at the 19-yard line. Loss of 2. Yep. Third down and 11 here.
Good tackle there by Gabe Young. Not letting him make a move and just good, solid form.
And I mean, the spotting the ball looked like he was tackled a little bit deeper. Forward progress gave him maybe an extra yard there. Regardless, third down and 11 here. But I mean, the boundary play, Lakewood did go to the boundary like we said they might in pregame, but nice job there by Gabe Young to suffocate the play before anything could happen. Simmons takes a snap, going to keep it himself once again, going to the left side of the field. There's another flag. Kachera and Dix on the tackle, and it appears to be holding, which might be declined.
I don't know, we're going to find out though.
And Kucera, a penalty on the field. Initial call is holding against Lakewood.
They're going to let it go.
Holy Name will accept it.
Wait.
As you know, they're going to decline
they're
it.
declining it.
They'll bring up 4th down and
Holy Name declines the penalty. 4th down.
8.
It's only 19, so
4th down 11. There we go.
5 is back.
maybe it's on the 20. No.
Jalen Chappelle in
22.
formation.
Chappelle, the punter for Lakewood,
keep it
standing
coming,
at around the 10-yard line. Pavanka walking back deep to around midfield will stop at around the 48-yard line of Lakewood.
4th and 8 is the official downing yardage.
Man in motion there. Low snap.
Oh.
The kick is off.
Shanked it.
Shanked it to around the potentially going to mark at 37-yard line potentially.
35.
They mark it at 35.
35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Nice job there by Holy Name not to pursue the ball too much. Just got to where if it did bounce back in bounds, they weren't going to be able to make sure it didn't roll ridiculously far back. But still, 1 extra yard of field position here. Let's see if Holy Name can do on this drive.
Definitely a good drive last time. A good third down conversion by Austin Wondolowski, but just unfortunate fumble in the red zone. So let's hope to repeat it, but repeat it without the fumble.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom of your screen there, number 5, Kevin Vavanka, he was open down the field on this one end. Depending what they do here, a screen might not be a bad call here for Holy Name. First down, the handoff is to Sanchez on the misdirect. And he'll spin his way forward to around the, they'll say 28-yard line. Gain of around 7 on the play, which will bring up 2nd down and 3.
I really like that play because I saw at least the defensive end here on the other side. He started going in, and then Kriztion Sanchez kind of faked out, so he pulled off, and then
He dealt some nice footwork there by Kriztion to sell the misdirection and able to get a nice run of 7 there. Wondolowski to the right side of Williams, and Sanchez behind him, who will take the ball here. It's hit pretty much immediately, but will stumble his way forward to the back to the line of scrimmage at the 28-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
62 on
Stop by Sweeter. No gain on the play. 3rd down, 3rd and 3.
Third down and 2 according to the board, more around 3rd down and 3. Sanchez to the left side of Williams. To the right side is Wondolowski. Almost getting the jump. Wondolowski will take the handoff and will force his way to the 25-yard line.
I think they're going to spot him a half yard short maybe.
Stop by McCulloch.
Yep, half yard short.
And Holy Name will run up to the line quickly. 4th down and inches here. Williams takes a snap, and he'll definitely force his way forward for a 1st down. There is a flag on the play, which might be an illegal formation.
I think it's going to be.
What the heck is that?
He pushed him from behind. You can't.
Wow.
I don't know. They added.
I guess so. I didn't think it was.
The penalty appears to be that one of the running backs did push on Javon Williams to give him the extra shove to get the 1st down.
That's bad.
I don't know. That's 20.
4th down.
Weird call there, but we'll bring up 4th down, and I would assume regardless, the offense should stay on the field here for this.
That's horrible.
It appears to be the official timeout as Coach Wondolowski is looking for an explanation on the call.
Well, he didn't signal anything.
I think it's an official timeout.
Who's calling timeout?
Coach wants an explanation.
The Holy Name fans are not happy about that call. Either way, 4th down and 6, ball at the 31-yard line.
It's been started. It was started.
Trips right formation here on the 4th down and 6. Williams takes a snap, rolling back, launches downfield, and it is incomplete. The closest player there is Jeremy Wallace, which should be an illegal man downfield penalty on Holy Name. Legal lineman downfield there. It'll be declined, and Lakewood's offense will come back onto the field.
For the Namers, penalty is declined. Holy Name turns the ball over on downs.
I mean, you might need to keep a second tracker of how many penalties have been declined in this game. I mean, they're pretty much equal.
3.
I mean, they're pretty similar to the amount that have actually been accepted, but 7 flags have been thrown so far in this game, and I mean, looking to last week, penalties was a big narrative of that game, along with the Elyria Catholic game, and it appears to be once again tonight.
I'm keeping the declines on as well, just because you told me to.
1st down and 10, ball to 31 here for Lakewood. Trips left formation. Simmons takes a snap, rolling out to his right, he's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced down at the 33-yard line. Joey Ragone on the tackle.
I think.
And Kuchera. 2nd down.
We're going to give him a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 here. Second down and 8, doubles formation. Simmons now looking to throw. Has some pressure, and it's an incomplete pass. Nice pressure there by the D-line to bring up third down and 8.
Pressured by number 65, Tyler Davis. Third down, 3rd and 8.
Nice pressure on the play there by Tyler Davis, so we'll bring up third down and 8. Doubles formation once again, so I would assume this would be a pass here from Lakewood. Simmons takes a snap, actually hands the ball off to his running back. Horjak, the ball carrier, but taken down at the 40-yard line, which would be a yard short. 4th down and 1 here for Lakewood, which will be the first interesting decision in the game if it's 4-down territory or not.
I could surely see them going for it here. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. That's English.
4th and a long one.
It's true.
And now this is the time where Holy Name should stack the box. I believe you're going to see a lot of down linemen here. Just maybe battle the trenches. Whichever side wins the trenches essentially here will keep the ball.
It's going to be a run.
Watch the quarterback keeper or the handoff here. 4th down and 1. Simmons hands the ball off on the misdirection. And forward progress should stop him at the 40. A nice stop there by the Holy Name defense, which should give them back the ball.
Yes, it does.
15, William Dix Jr.
Original hit there by Will Dix, and they'll give Holy Name back the ball at the 40-yard line.
The ball is turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Namer.
However, there is an injured Lakewood Ranger on the play, which will take an injury timeout and be back in a minute.
Official timeout.
The injured player there was able to get off on his own power. However, Holy Name will take back possession. Take back possession at the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10. Once again, nice field position here for Holy Name as they have not had the ball. This is the deepest Holy Name has had the ball on to start a drive.
It's also at the 40-yard line, which is crazy thing to say.
Doubles right formation here. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw. Has a couple men downfield. Evades some pressure, launches downfield, and it is incomplete. A little bit over the reach of Austin Wondolowski, who made a nice effort on the play. However, over his head, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Second down.
Still a good play there by Vaughn to just see the pressure coming in the pocket, be able to step up in the pocket, and make a decently accurate throw, just a slight overthrow there. So 2nd and 10.
And pointing out the effort there by Austin Wondolowski. He did look like end up tackling the defensive back there on the play. Just shows the effort that kid gives, giving everything that he can on the play to try to get the ball. Unfortunately, just a little bit over his head.
It happens.
2nd down and 10. Buck 42 left to go in the 1st quarter. Doubles formation here. Williams will take the snap, fake the handoff, keep it himself, run up the gut, and will finally be forced down at the 26-yard line. A gain of 15 on the play, enough for a Holy Name 1st down.
Well, that's going to happen when you have 6 in the box. They're all queued on Kriztion Sanchez. As he keeps getting the ball, Kriztion Sanchez went to the right. The middle just opened up completely, and Javon Williams took off.
Sanchez is now the ball carrier. He will muscle his way forward to the 27-yard line, 28-yard line.
Initially stop at number 22.
Taken down by 22, Chancellor Moses.
Gain of a few on the play. 2nd down here for Holy Name. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Doubles formation here. And Lakewood jumps once again, and there is the flag.
I see the
A
flag.
penalty marker on the field. Initial call is encroachment against Lakewood.
25. I'm going to have a lot of money by the end of this game.
Yeah, fifth penalty of the game accepted.
2nd down, 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2 now for Holy Name after another 5 yards given. And once again, in this 1st quarter of no scoring so far, penalties have been the name of the game.
No, it's not. It's called football.
So a lot of penalties been given. 2nd down and 2. Williams, a little bit of low snap, keeps it himself. And we're taken down at the 20-yard line. Lost up 2 around on the play.
1.
3rd down and 4.
Also, if you do not know why I said 25, we are counting change of the penalties. Each penalty is worth 5 cents, and we're at 5 penalties. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Math facts. Boom.
3rd down and 4 here. Ball at the 20-yard line. 20 seconds and counting left to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. As William passes the screen to Cole and is just out of his reach. 4th down and 4 upcoming here for Holy Name.
4th down.
I would assume with the field position that this would be Holy Name 4-down territory, as it appears the offense will stay on the field.
Yep.
Trips right formation here. 4th down and 4. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw. Has Cole open downfield. Lunge and pass is caught by Andrew Cole. Enough for a Holy Name 1st down. And Moore is in for the touchdown.
Williams' pass is complete to Andrew.
They're going to mark him out a little bit short, however.
At the 3-yard line.
Still a nice play there by Andrew Cole.
First down.
I mean, for our angle, it did look good that he was in, but just stepping out just a little bit short. But still a nice play there by Andrew Cole to get the ball and
Literally
get a
just
couple
shook
extra
off that
yards.
defender. Threw him to the ground.
Once again, sliding is not in that man's vocabulary. 1st down and goal, ball at the 3-yard line. A little bit of low snap. Williams just falls on the ball, and he'll be marked down at the 6-yard line, and that should be the last play of the first quarter.
2nd down, 2nd and goal.
And it will be. That is the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is your score.
Green Wave, nothing. Lakewood Rangers, nothing.
We are back. The second quarter will begin. 0-0 is your score. After the loss of 3 on the last play off the low snap, which will bring up 2nd goal from the 6-yard line.
No, from last time.
They're going spread now.
No, from last game.
Doubles formation here. I mean, looking at the bottom of your screen, Colin Dasco, number 7, potentially a screen here. However, it would be interesting to see as he is the man in motion. As Williams rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Running more, he'd have to get rid of it, potentially. Instead, he'll be able to run it just to gain maybe a gain of 1 on the play, potentially, depending where they spot him. He looked like he went out the 5-yard line, just depending where the refs say he went.
Yes.
5-yard line, 3rd and goal.
They will indeed spot it there. 3rd down and goal, ball at the 5-yard line.
I don't know if they were to not convert on this, if they would still get a field goal. Because one, they're still super close.
I mean, interesting field position here. I mean, pitting them back at potentially the 4 or 3-yard line might be a good idea there if they don't get it. It just depends on this play. If they can get to like maybe the 3 or 2-yard line, I believe they will keep the offense on the field. If they get nothing, I would not be surprised if we see Tommy Miso attempt his first field goal for Holy Name. As Vaughn looking to throw, running to his right, launches it, and it is caught for the touchdown, Colin Dasco.
Williams passes complete by Colin Dasco for the Holy Name touchdown!
Just like you said last play, you said you wouldn't be surprised if the ball went to Colin Dasco.
If you asked him, his one and only catch before this of the season against Padua was a touchdown. However, his second of the season is for sure a touchdown, and that's enough to make it a 6-0 ball game in favor of Holy Name.
They're going to go for 2.
Holy Name is going for 2 here.
Williams at quarterback set. Yeah.
Trips right formation here. Here is the 2-point conversion attempt. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw. Has Cole in the end zone, and it is incomplete. Just broken up on the play there by number 2, Pesoris. And they'll make it a 6-0 ball game.
Intended for Cole is incomplete. Broken up on the play by number 2.
Nice drive there by Holy Name to get in the end zone with a Colin Dosco touchdown. Unfortunately, unable to get the ball to Andrew Cole in his favorite spot of the end zone in the back left corner. And the game will remain 6-0. And looking at that drive, Holy Name used the pass and the run both equally effectively. Looking to see more of that for the rest of this game.
I think a big play on that drive, I don't know, I can't remember from second or third down, was the keeper by Vaughn, just to go up the middle as everyone just was cued in on Kriztion Sanchez running. They just totally forgot about Javon Williams, and he went right up the middle for a solid gain. Maybe like, I don't know.
15 yards was the gain, and then another similar play was to Andrew Cole on that one over the middle. He caught the ball around the 10-yard line, got an extra 7 yards with just running the ball using his size and power to body defenders. Like we said, win the size advantage is a key to winning this game. Andrew Cole took that to heart and was able to get a couple extra yards, setting up Colin Dosco's 6-yard touchdown reception, or 5-yard touchdown reception. D lineman and kickoff specialist Brock Spoonsman ready to send the ball away. Skip kick once again. Lakewood is more prepared for it.
Number 7.
Quick, the ball carrier is quickly taken down at around the 33-yard line, which will bring up Lakewood's offense once again for their first possession of the second quarter.
First and 10 Rangers. Ball spotted at the 33.
Yeah.
First down 10, ball at the 33-yard line, trips left formation, but there is a flag on the play already.
Penalty marker on the field.
False start on Lakewood, which will move him back even more.
That's 30.
It appears that Lakewood lined up a little bit over the line of scrimmage there.
Try not to laugh. Oh, really? You moved the ball?
That's why I saw him. The center was talking to the ref while they were right.
Okay. I'm ready.
An already interesting start to this drive. First down to 15, ball now at the 28-yard line. 5 wide formation here. As Simmons takes a snap, looking to throw. Tries to throw, is unable to, has to scramble for it now. And a big hit there by Will Dix will take him down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 0 on the play.
William Dix Jr.
And regardless of the gain of 0, nice job there by Simmons to get back to the line of scrimmage after he attempted to throw the ball, but the ball just didn't go where he wanted to go.
He must have had a massive drop back because it looked like he definitely.
He took a very deep drop back there, tried throwing, just was unable to get the ball out of his hands.
He flicked it to himself. He went.
Marcus Mariota passes to Marcus Mariota.
That was different, but
that one was a
also
touchdown.
insane.
That one was a touchdown.
And
Big difference.
He actually threw the ball that time.
Either way, second down to 15 after the interesting play there by Lakewood. Man in motion in the backfield is Burns, going to the bottom left of your screen.
Time out.
Timeout, Lakewood. First of the half.
And as you can see, that penalty and that attempted throw seem to be frazzling this offense as Lakewood has to burn a timeout already.
Kickoff Athletic Boosters is excited for another
Maybe.
great season.
Cam, boys soccer, what can you tell us about them?
Boys soccer will play against Villa Angels St. Joseph at 11 a.m. at Holy Name on Saturday. The Holy Name soccer team looks to go even on their season as they're currently 5-6. They look to go 6-6. Yes, be there, support the guys. Awkward silence.
After the timeout from Lakewood, second down to 15, ball at the 28-yard line of Lakewood. Doubles right formation here for Lakewood. Horjic to the left side of Simmons, second down and 15. Simmons takes a snap, looking to throw. The screen is open, but launches it downfield, and it is incomplete, intended for Chappelle.
Pass intended for.
And nice tight coverage there by Keyshawn Gardner there. Third down and 15 for Lakewood.
Even if they wanted to call a penalty, I don't think they would have, because that seemed like an untouchable ball. He quite literally jumped in the air, and he still didn't get a hand on the ball. It was still probably about a good two feet over his head. So
If the ball was a little bit more accurate, that most likely would have been a pass interference, but still nice job there by Keyshawn Gardner. Not even give the opportunity to get the ball, even if it was a little bit lower.
yep, third and 15.
Because even if it was a little bit lower, he probably would have been in line with the ball and could have picked it off. We'll never know, however, as third down and 15 is upcoming. The handoff to Bahorjak. Bahorjak is taken down at the 32-yard line. 34-yard line now. Here's the closer side judge, was off by a couple of yards. And they'll bring up fourth down regardless.
Fourth down.
There was a good stop there by the Holy Name defense, minding a fake punt maybe. Just good stop there by using the penalty to their advantage and not letting them get, well, technically any positive yardage. I don't know if they're saying it's 4th and 10, so technically they got net 0 yards.
And just as a weather update, it is currently 55 degrees outside. This is definitely the coldest game either team has played in this season. As
Line drive
this is
punt.
a line drive punt. Pavanka's going to let it roll a little bit. And it's going to roll forward to the, let's say it's a 16-yard line. That's Holy Name of the worst field position they've had all game. But with 9:53 left in the half, this could be a nice time for Holy Name to take a lot of time off the clock and punch it in for 6. Especially considering the fact that they will get the ball again in the second half.
That is true. I'm gonna sit down again.
Here's an early reminder. Next week's game will be a Saturday night football game from North Royalton High School. Holy Name will take on Valley Forge in their homecoming game. Live coverage once again starting around 6:15 p.m. at the Holy Name Athletics Pregame show. And kickoff will be around 7 p.m.
I hope I'm there in time.
It's a Saturday. I would hope you would be there in time.
Oh,
As
wait,
first
it's
down and
literally
10 ball at the 16-yard line. Vaughn going to the left side of the field, using the outside boundary, and will run out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
J. Williams on the quarterback keeper.
Game that day.
He steps out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 here for Holy Name. And like I said in pregame, using the boundaries is a big part of this game, as Vaughn used it to his advantage. Just stepping out of bounds when he couldn't get any more yards to protect himself from a big hit.
Yeah, because that's not good. Injuries are bad.
Especially considering a guy like him who runs the ball as often as he does, getting big hits can definitely limit him. As at the end of that first half against Parma, he did get a little bit banged up, as he will just have to fall on that one.
Williams recovers a fumble.
Low snap, and he'll be marked down at now the 13-yard line.
I don't know if that was rather a low snap. That was rather a he didn't really catch it cleanly.
Either way, third down and 13.
That was right there. That one was right there.
Maybe the cold weather has an impact on his hands, but I don't know. Because I'm not out there. I'm in the press box, and it's not.
Third down and 12, ball at the 13-yard line. Doubles formation here. Sanchez to the left side of Williams. And that one's going off his hands again. Once again, has to pick it up, and that will be a safety. Cold weather getting to Javon Williams, and that one just deflects off his hands. And now is a 6-2 ball game in favor still of Holy Name.
It's a weird score.
I mean, once again, the snap was there. It was just off the hands of Williams. Nothing more he can do to just fall on to make sure it wasn't a touchdown for Lakewood. Either way, four-point game, 6-2. Very weird score. But Lakewood get the ball back and a big opportunity to take momentum for this game.
Like I said, maybe the cold weather has something to do with Javon not being able to catch the ball correctly, but they look to get that worked out on the sidelines.
Move them up, move them up. They kick from the 20, move them up, move them up. They kick from the 20, move them up, move them up.
Back Boomsma to kick off.
On the bottom of your screen on the sideline, it appears that Williams and his center, Sakagosi, are discussing what happened on both plays as they're trying to work things out. Either way, on the field, Brock Boomsma is ready to send the ball away. 6-2 is your score with 9 minutes left to go in the first half. The sweep kick is off.
There you go.
Gonna roll a little bit. Taken in there by
That's a blocking back.
McCulloch. There was appeared to be a block in the back, not called there on the play. Either way, that'll give Lakewood the ball at the 47-yard line.
First and 10, Lakewood.
First down 10, ball at the 47-yard line of Lakewood. Horjak to the right side of Simmons. Simmons takes a snap, looking to throw. He's kind of running himself instead. You see the outside hash, and will be hit pretty hard, taken down at the 48-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9, forthcoming.
Who did you get hit by?
Stop by Ederson.
I think that might have been Cole that hit him. Big hit. Maybe not. I don't
The
know.
tackle will be credited to Rayshawn Ederson. Second down and 9.
I can't see the number. Okay.
Church right formation here. Ball at the 48-yard line. Second down and 9. Simmons takes a snap. Running to the left side of the field. He's going to keep it himself once again. And he'll run out of bounds on his own power at the 50-yard line. Gain of 2. Third down and 7.
Third down.
This will be a big stop here for Holy Name if they can in fact do it to get momentum back on their side. And once again, as we said, pregame rotation would be key. Zach Gluski enters the game. He is the center, as it appears that things have been figured out on offense.
Let's hope so.
Third down and 7, ball at midfield. For those looking at which side of midfield it is, it's more on the Lakewood side, but still midfield. Third down and 7. Simmons takes a snap, running to the right side of the field this time.
Oh.
Dix misses on the tackle, and Simmons will be taken down at the 47-yard line. Still plenty short, and it will be fourth down.
Fourth down.
No.
As our stream deck operator said, it appears Lakewood is going for it. Fourth down and 5, ball at the Holy Name 47. More like 48, but the board says 47. Watching the hard count as it will be snapped. Looking to throw is Simmons, and it is incomplete. Nice pressure there by Gabe Young to force the incompletion, and Holy Name will get the ball back at the 47-yard line. 48-yard line?
Yeah, the receiver went up for the ball, and Gabe Young got there the same time the ball did, so no penalty there, but just good way to break up the pass, and Holy Name offense comes on the field.
Gabe Young using the power that he has to make sure the ball is not caught. Nice football IQ play there, not to hit him too late to avoid unnecessary roughness. Just hit him just hard enough where it wouldn't be unnecessary roughness, but hard enough where the ball would not be caught.
Yes.
First down 10, ball at the 48-yard line of Holy Name. Sanchez at the right side of Williams. The snap is good there. Looking to throw is Williams. Pass is caught by Andrew Cole. No, he drops it.
Williams pass intended for Cole.
Cole could be looking upfield before he had the ball in his hands, as potentially it could be once again the cold causing an issue. Either way, second down and 10, forthcoming.
I just wanted to say on that play, Austin Wondolowski was incredibly wide open.
I mean, both Cole and Wando were both open, so good job by both of them to get the separation, as we know Cole is definitely one of the best in the business at getting separation. Unfortunately, just unable to corral the ball that time. Second down and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. Williams takes a snap. Fakes the handoff to keep himself running to the right, and he has a lot of room to go. The 40-yard line, he's still going to the 30. He's still on his feet, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Neighbors. Javon Williams with a big rushing touchdown.
Williams carries the ball into the Holy Name touchdown.
It's a penalty on the play.
42-yard rushing touchdown there by Javon Williams, make it a
There's a
12-0 game. However, there is a flag on the play, so we'll be seeing if the play will stand. Either way, if it stands or not, that was a nice job there by Williams to stay on his feet and get in the end zone.
Good block there by Kriztion Sanchez, but it looks like it may be coming back. I can't tell because they're all still converging. So now we wait. And we're waiting.
Touchdowns go.
We're still trying to figure out what happened. We believe it will be an after the play penalty. Unfortunately, conduct most likely somewhere around that region.
So touchdown is good.
And there it is, official confirmation. Touchdown, Namers. 42-yard rushing touchdown there by Williams. 12-2 ball game is your score.
And penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
There we go. It'll be enforced on the kickoff.
Holy Name is also still going to go for this despite the penalty.
So just a nice job there once again by Williams to stay on his feet. Looked like he was going to go down around the 25-yard line. One of those Danny Dimes Thursday Night Football archive clips. However, he stayed on his feet and was able to get in the end zone. Doubles left here. 2-point conversion number 2 of the game. Low snap. Throws it, and it is this time incomplete, intended for, I believe, Matt Matrinix. It was. No good once again. 12-2 is now your score.
Intended for Matrinix is incomplete.
Yet again, another very weird
The
score.
score of Holy Name 12, Lakewood 2.
Another nice drive by Holy Name, capped off there by a nice rushing touchdown. Once again, the passing of Williams appears to be on point. However, that time he did it himself with his legs. 12-2 ball game. Not a score many of us would have predicted. If we predicted 14 points to be scored to this point, we'd have thought it'd be a 14-0 ball game.
Safety.
Holy Name's
Did we get a safety?
Threat raffle will begin on Friday, September 23rd. The triple threat raffle helps bridge the gap between what we charge. Rock Boomsma to kick off.
After the failed 2-point conversion attempt, Brock Boomsma is back on the field to kick the ball away. 12-2 is your score with 7:03 left to go in the first half from North Royalton High School.
Squib kick question mark? I think it might be a squib kick. We're still okay.
Boomsma begins his run up, and the squib kick is off. Bouncing to around the 30-yard line, taken in at the 26-yard line there by McCulloch. And McCulloch is taken down pretty hard there by Rayshawn Ederson at the 35-yard line, which will bring Lakewood's offense back onto the field once again. Then you just see here on the replay a very hard hit there by Rayshawn Ederson, making sure that McCulloch gets no extra yards on the play, and making sure that he knows if he runs his way again, he's not going to like the end result.
Big hit.
I mean, he's had one other tackle, I believe, in this game, another physical hit. Rayshawn Ederson, a very physical player, as we can see, making sure that nothing gets by him. First down 10 ball at the 35-yard line of of Lakewood. Doubles formation here. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off to Bohorjak. Bohorjak will be taken down at the 40-yard line by a few namers. The play finally ended there by Austin Weinolowski.
Stop by Weinolowski and Burden. Second down.
Second down and 5. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off to Bohorjak. And Bohorjak is met at the line of scrimmage there.
Bohorjak.
They're going to say he got back. They're going to say he got back to the line to gain. Third down and 5 after the gain of 0, and a nice defensive stop there by the Holy Name defensive line.
Yes.
And after that play, a little bit of rotation there, like we predicted. Three of the 4 guys in the D line subbed out. Third down and 5. A little bit of adjustment there.
Holy Name is first of the half.
Holy Name will call timeout before the play, as there seemed to be some confusion on the defense. After our hotspot decided to take a vacation day, the play that we missed, a little bit of a high snap, throw downfield was incomplete, and there was an injured player on the field, which was number 9, Chappelle, who was able to get off on his own power, which brings us back to 4th down and 5 here for Holy Name.
Fourth down.
5:43 left to go in the first half. 4th down and 5 ball at the 40-yard line of Lakewood. Lakewood in punt formation with Pavanka back deep around the 21-20-yard line. Pavanka's going to let it roll, and the ball will be spotted down at the 26-yard line. And Holy Name's offense will come onto the field with 5:34 left to go in the first half, up 12-2.
First and 10.
What a weird score, Nathan. 12-2. By the way, guys, I'm joining for a little bit of time. So it's a pleasure to be with you guys.
Quote-unquote fan favorite from JV games, Damian Webb is joining to finish out the first half here. With 5:34 left to go in the first half, I mean, penalties have definitely been a key to this game, but the running game for Holy Name using Kriztion Sanchez and Javon Williams both effectively have been key contributors in why we're up by 10.
Absolutely.
First down 10, ball at the 26-yard line, trips left formation. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball off to Sanchez, cuts to the left side of the field more, breaks another defender, has some room to go, and he'll finally be taken down at the 47-yard line. Nice run there by Kriztion Sanchez for a gain of 21, tying his season best if I'm not mistaken, and enough for a Holy Name first down.
What a way for Kriztion Sanchez to enter, and he really seen that opening, and he took it right downfield, so that gives Holy Name some good field position.
However, there's an injured player on the field, so we'll take an injury timeout, and we'll be back in a minute. The injured player on the play was Nick Pitsoris. He was able to get off on his own power. After the 21-yard run, first down and 10, ball at the 47-yard line of Holy Name. Doubles left formation with Wondolowski to the left side of Williams. Wando motioning outside. The screen pass is caught. It's running upfield and will be taken down at the 42-yard line. Depending on the spot, potentially the 43.
62 on the tackle.
42-yard line, and that is an 11-yard gain. Enough for a Holy Name first down and into Lakewood territory. Nice job there by Wondolowski getting enough open space, force his way through a couple of tacklers, and get 11 on the play for Holy Name first down.
Yeah, he seen the ball. He really capitalized on the moment, and he was able to get that first down for Holy Name.
Yep, Holy Name lining up in a trips right formation as they almost got Lakewood to jump there, just not called. Just good job there once again by the offensive line to stay patient as the ball is snapped this time. Hand off to Sanchez, and he has some room up the gut. Some nice blocking there by Steve Bowling, and he's still going. And we taken down at the 19-yard line.
Sanchez, the ball carrier.
And if you saw on your screen during that play, if you'll watch on the replay, watch number 50, the left tackle on the pulling tackle. You'll see him running upfield, following Sanchez, getting a nice little block on there to give him the extra couple of yards there. Just the offensive line executing on all cylinders tonight, especially on that play, following the assignment and following Sanchez to get him a couple extra yards on that play. First down 10, ball at the 15-yard line. 4:37 kind of left to go in the first half. And Sanchez has some room, and he's going to force his way in for a Holy Name touchdown. Kriztion Sanchez. That's his first target touchdown of the game. Number 5 on the season, and Holy Name is now up 18-2. I mean, nothing more you can ask there of Kriztion Sanchez pushing his way forward, making a defender miss, and getting the end zone, punching in for 6.
I mean, did you see that? He ran right through. He's run through guys left and right every single week. Kriztion Sanchez is really a good part of our team, and I think that's exactly why we have Kriztion Sanchez, because he can do that. He is a big boy. He will run through anything and everything.
Yeah, and especially these last 2 weeks, he's had a kind of a renaissance, if you will. Getting a first 100-yard game last week, and now this week, having a couple nice runs so far, and being a big contributor of why we're up by 16. Holy Name trying to make this a 3-possession game with a 2-point conversion. Man in motion is Dosko. Williams looking to throw, and a little bit of a slip there, but had Pavanka open, incomplete. 18-2 will remain your score, with 4:31 left to go in the first half.
Holy Name 18, Lakewood 2.
I think with the light dew earlier, you know, it caused him to slip in the end zone, which is something that you would kind of expect because of the little bit of rain we had earlier. Weather definitely plays a factor in football games, and it's definitely shown that tonight.
Yeah, and now it's down to 54 degrees. Like we said, this is the coldest game that either team has played in all season, so getting used to the Ohio fall season is definitely a big part of this game tonight, as I believe that summer should end tonight around maybe 9 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard people say something around there that the summer's pretty much officially over and fall is greeting us with some nice cold weather.
Yeah, fall came right in, and he just made one of our players fall, so that's a sad thing. But we're going to become on a positive note. Brock Boomsba is about to kick the ball.
The most entertaining Holy Name announcements anchor of all time. I think we'd agree that he's the most entertaining anchor of all time we've seen on Holy Name announcements during fourth period. Favorite part of my day.
And Makula.
Or watching Logan Burton somehow be able to decipher 2 out of 4 flavors of water. Don't ask me how he did it. I'm just impressed.
Riz with Kriztion
All of the
Sanchez.
great segments of the football players as Muzo sends the squib kick away.
What a good
Muff there, but taken in by Quick. And Quick is taken down at the 29-yard line, potentially 30-yard line, depending where the ref will spot it. Which bringing Lakewood's offense back on the field with 4:24 left to go in the first half, with them not receiving the second half kick, down by 2 possessions.
Just got to say that Brock Boomsba's really stepped it up tonight. We thank him for that, and we are grateful for his performance.
Lakewood's offense now comes onto the field. First down and 10, ball spotted at the 30-yard line of Lakewood. Jack to the outside as Simmons will take the snap. And he'll be met somewhat immediately, but force his way back to the line of scrimmage to the 30-yard line. They're actually going to give him a gain of 1 in the play, potentially weird spot. Either way, 2nd down and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, Simmons just couldn't get through the Holy Name defense. They stopped the run at the line. They did a great job protecting that line of scrimmage. And it's all about the win.
Yep. Bring up 2nd down and 9 after the gain of 1. Holy Name defensive line, bumping off a couple of tackles there, but still nice job there. I didn't see exactly who it was, just getting to that outside edge and making sure he didn't make a big play, because if he got outside the box, like we said, the outside hash marks have been a big part of tonight's game. If he got to the outside, he could have been loose. And going to the outside of the hash marks is Simmons on this play, and he'll just trip potentially on his own feet, on his own guy around the 36-yard line. Should bring up 3rd down and 4.
3rd down.
Like Holy Name's done many times in this game, subbing out 2 of their defensive linemen as Ragazzo and Kiklusi come out of the game, as Cole and Sanchez enter. They're down at 4, ball at the 36-yard line, 3:15 and counting left to go in the first half. Trips right formation here. I would be expecting a pass here from Lakewood. 3rd down and 4. Instead, Simmons will keep it himself to the left side, and he'll be stopped just short. They're going to say he's at the 39-yard line, 4th down and 1, which I would assume might be 4-down territory, or at least keeping the offense on the field. However, they're actually going to give him the 1st down.
1st down, Lakewood.
Questionable spot there by the refs. Either way, it'll be a 1st down for Lakewood.
Definitely from up here, it looked a little short, but
I thought they were going to mark it like 4th and 3. He looked like he stepped out around that 37, 38-yard line. However, the refs give him just enough. However, got to give props to the kid Simon, just doing enough there, diving, even a little bit of a last-ditch effort on the sideline. That gave him enough. As he looks to throw, it is caught. Receiver there, I believe, is John Chambers, taken down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6, forthcoming at 2:46 and counting left to go in the first half.
Burns on the catch.
Apparently, I cannot see it. As number 8, David Burns is on the catch. Either way, 2nd down and 6 forthcoming.
Holy Name's defense has definitely been a crucial part of this game. We've seen a lot of tackles tonight, something they really improved on, and you can see that they've been working on in their offense.
Penalty mark.
Oh, there is a flag here on Lakewood.
They're going to waive it. They're going to waive it. Watch. Penalty has been waived off.
Penalty has been waived off, however.
Timeout. They're 2nd and a half.
Don't keep it.
after the wave flag, or in other words, the flag never happened essentially. Serpro. Second down and 6. Ball at the 44-yard line. Simmons looking to throw. Can I keep it himself and tuck it? Can run to the inside and will finally be taken down at the 35-yard line there.
The ball carrier.
Nice run there by Alex Simmons. Enough for Lakewood first down.
Junior. First down, Lakewood.
Hello, I'm back. It's me, Cam.
Just under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. 18-2 is your score. Ball at the 35-yard line of Holy Name. First down and 10 here for Lakewood. Doubles right formation. Simmons takes a snap, throws quickly, and it is caught there. Number 1.
By Siggers.
And we're taken down at the 30-yard line.
By Kuchera.
Gain of 5 on play, second down and 5.
Second down.
5 wide here. Second down and 5, ball at the 30-yard line. Simmons takes a snap, running to the left side of the field. First tackle and running forward, and he'll be forced down at the 16-yard line. They're going to give him down. Nice run there by Simmons. First down here for Lakewood with $1:08 left to go in the first half.
Good hesitation there by Simmons. He just hesitated a little bit, and the defender did miss the tackle. Looked like it was going to be stopped short, but the hesitation just allowed him to get the positive yardage.
Now we're down to less than 1 minute left to go in the half. Ball at the 13-yard line. First down, trips right formation. Simmons takes a snap, running to the right side, should keep it himself, cutting inside. And a nice hit there by Wondolowski will get him down at the 5-yard line.
Fumble.
They're saying there's a fumble on the play.
There is a fumble.
And Holy Name has recovered.
Holy Name!
A nice job there. I believe Wondolowski hit was just enough to pry the ball away. And Holy Name will take the ball at the 5-yard line with 37 seconds left to go in the first half. Nice job there by the Holy Name. Nice job there by their defense to get the ball back, and should keep this game at two possessions going into the half.
I guess that down there is just fumble territory, because twice we've seen fumbles, actually multiple times on the other offensive possession from the mishandling of snaps, if you call those fumbles, but fumbles lost.
Anyway, interesting to see what Holy Name will do. They do receive the second half kick, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 runs, as Lakewood only does have 2 timeouts. They only have 2 timeouts, as that should be enough to run out the clock here for Holy Name if they decide to do so.
Fake kneel.
And looking by this formation, I don't think they're going to try the Kenny Pickett special here. First down and 10, ball at the 5-yard line. Kuchera now has made it onto the field. Now they're going to do it. First down and 10, ball at the 5-yard line of Holy Name. The handoff is to Wondolowski.
There's a flag.
There's a flag on the play, and he'll be taken down at the 13-yard line pending the flag.
And the clock is stopped. 31 seconds.
It appears that it might be holding is the call.
No.
We're waiting to see the official signal.
No, it's
We're calling full start against Holy Name.
full start.
That should be half the distance to the goal.
Yeah. There, it's 45 cents. Unless they... Now they're going to move.
Half distance to the goal. It should be first down and 12.5 here. Ball at the 2.5-yard line.
Still 31 seconds. The ball needs to be hiked.
Ball at the 2-yard line. First down and 13. 31 seconds left to go here in the first half. Same play to Wondolowski. And he'll get to the outside and be wrestled down, stretching at the 8-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 7.
I think that might be enough to send us to halftime. However,
depending if Lakewood's coach will call a timeout, that might be the last play of the first half.
I think, as everyone's standing still, I'm going to assume it will be the last play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is halftime.
And that's the end of the first half.
There it is, end of the first half. Your score is 18-2. We'll be back in around 20 minutes with the second half.
The Lakewood Ranger marching band would like to introduce the AIDS task force of the Greater People as a new sponsor. They currently have appointments for the COVID vaccine available at the office if you or someone you know needs it. You can also follow them on social media to find out what they're doing in the community. such as the monthly produce giveaway. Huge thanks to the East Task Force. Count out the band for the ticket tune from Shrek 2. You won't be able to stop thinking about it. This is Accidentally Love. Next up, the band will take you on a carriage ride down to the green sister city of Flavortown in this class and return feature. You guessed it, this is Funky Town. marching bands under the direction of head director Chris Steinbrenner, assistant directors John Varsity and Ted Osborne, production advisor Tim Hampton, flag advisor Sarah Miller, presented by and field editor by Eric Moore. Let's hear it one more time for Lakewood Ranger Marching Band. So without further ado, featuring soloist, flipping and Christian Bauer. Here is Welcome to the Black Parade of Identical Romance.
All right, after the halftime show, we are about ready to begin the second half. The score currently is 18-2 in favor of Holy Name.
Holy Name is set to receive the kick.
Rayshawn Edgerson and Kevin Pavanka are back deep around the 10-yard line, awaiting the kick. And once Burns sends the ball away,
Nope, it fell over. Hold on.
the wind's obviously a factor in tonight's game, as I believe it's now, I'm sure, down past the 54 degrees as it was before. It's still 54 degrees, but it will most likely get down to 53 by the end of the night. But still, the wind still being an issue. As once Burns kicks this ball away, the second half will begin. Burns begins his run up, and the second half is underway at North Royalton High School. Letting it go into the end zone, touchback, and Holy Name's offense will have their first possession of the second half, hoping to make this a 3-possession game. And for those of you just tuning in now, also watching the Browns game, it's hint time. The score is currently 0-0 after a missed field goal from Steelers kicker Chris Boswell.
If you really want an accurate weather update, the current weather is 54 degrees. It feels like 51. It's a 12-mile-per-hour northwest wind.
Oh, it feels a lot colder than 51. A lot colder than 51.
I could assure you that, but also it's because we haven't been this cold in a while.
West Holmes.
Oh my.
Either way, ball to 20-yard line, first down and 10 here for Holy Name, trips right formation. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball to Sanchez. Running to the left side of the field, now cutting inside, going to the left side of the field once again, and finally taken down at the 43-yard line. Nice gain of 23 on the play, enough for Holy Name first down, and a personal best on the season for Kriztion Sanchez. Well, there, Kriztion Sanchez just breaking a couple tackles, bouncing off defenders, and getting his season best of 23-yard rush there. Holy Name first down, and Kriztion Sanchez, as usual, is looking sharp.
Good field vision there by Kriztion Sanchez. Just find the open space of the field and run to it.
Doubles right formation, first down 10, ball at the 43-yard line of Holy Name. Sanchez takes a handoff. Never mind. As Wando drops it, just incomplete. Nice play action there from Williams, faking the handoff and just launching it downfield, just unfortunately off the hands of Wondolowski. That would have been a nice play, probably in the range of 30 to 40 yards.
I'm gonna have to assume it's on the cold and the cold of this game, and I don't know if the wind is gonna decide if he drops or not. But
You know, I mean,
the cold of this game.
We've seen the cold play an impact already with a couple off transfers from Zach Igluski to center to Javon Williams that resulted in a safety, as well as a drop from Andrew Cole earlier in the game. So the cold is 100% making an impact in this game, as Kriztion Sanchez takes the ball and will muscle his way to the 44-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play, third down and 9 forthcoming.
Tackled by a host of Rangers. Third down.
This is where I would really feel either to predominantly, you would think, pass the ball here, but a good read option here and keeping the ball with Javon Williams. I feel like just to get him in space and just see what he can do with his legs.
All right, with 11 minutes and counting left to go in the third quarter. Third down and 8, ball at the 45-yard line of Holy Name. Sanchez to the left side of Williams, doubles right formation. Williams looking to throw. Pavanka catches it. Going to the left side, runs upfield, and gets enough for a first down, taken down at the 44-yard line of Lakewood.
Stopped by
11-yard gain there, enough for a Holy Name first down.
First down.
Good first move there by Pavanka. Just faked the juke inside, went outside, and was able to get enough yardage for first down.
And nice job for him. Made sure he caught the ball, not looking at field too early, but making sure he gets the ball, has enough field vision to evade a couple defenders, and getting just enough for a Holy Name first down, putting them into Lakewood territory. Doubles left formation here. First down 10, ball at the 44-yard line of the Rangers. Sanchez gets the handoff, runs up the gut, and will be taken down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3 forthcoming.
And Moses.
My steal of a fantasy football draft pick in today's club day draft, Nick Chubb, apparently is on a 12-yard line for the Browns. So potentially the Browns are in striking distance, but yet again, it is the Browns.
Oh, okay, don't say that.
36-yard rusher from Nick Chubb, 3.6 fantasy points in my back pocket. Thank you very much. As Kriztion Sanchez pushes his way forward, he has some room to go. The 10, the 5, touchdown namers. Kriztion Sanchez in for a second touchdown of the game, and Holy Name is now up 24-2. However, there is an injured Ranger on the play, and he is in lots of pain.
He has some room to go. The 10, the 5, touchdown namers. Kriztion Sanchez in for a second touchdown.
He's able just to make sure he's in. However, there's an injured Ranger on the field once again, so we'll take an injury timeout and be back in a minute. The injured player there was number 9, Chappelle. Once again, he went down for the second time this game. Still, he is okay to get off on his own power. And the score is 24-2. Holy Name will be going for 2 once again.
7-0.
And as well, the Browns are up 7-0. Amari Cooper had a receiving touchdown from Jacoby Brissett. 7-0 ball game. As Williams rolling out to his right looking to throw. Launches the back of the end zone and incomplete just out of the range for Colin Dasco. The score will remain 24-2.
Well, now it just seems that we've scored 3 touchdowns to kick the field goal.
Holy Name is 0 for 4 on extra point on 2-point conversion attempts. Still, either way, we are up by 22.
Also, congratulations to Holy Name Volleyball for defeating Parma by a score of 3-0 on Tuesday. The team takes on Valley Forge this evening. Join us for Youth Night on Tuesday, September 27th, and for Senior Night.
All right, we are back. 24-2 is your score. 9:38 left to go in the third quarter. We await Brock Boonslow's kick, which will give Lakewood their first possession of the second half, down by 22.
Boomsma kicking off.
Boonslaw begins his run-up. The squib kick's a little short, taken in at the 30-yard line, but a little bit muffed. And he'll be pinned down where the ball is. It'll be the 29-yard line. First down and 10 at the 29-yard line of Lakewood. Lakewood's offense led by Alex Simons, coming back out on the field for the first time in the second half. Once again, next week, Holy Name will be playing Valley Forge at North Royalton High School at 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 1st. Live coverage will begin at 6:15 p.m. with the Holy Name Athletics Pregame show, which will be most likely recapping, obviously, as usual. But the predictions for that game will be recapped as we'll be posting those on our social media pages next Thursday, most likely next Thursday or Friday. So stay tuned for those predictions released. And then live coverage of the game will begin at 7 o'clock. As Simon's pass is incomplete, intended for number 1.
Seggers is incomplete. Second down.
Yeah, Valley Forge's Holy Name game will be a big game, especially in the GLC East. Depending what happens in tomorrow night's Normandy versus Valley Forge game, that might be the game of the weekend in the GLC. As whichever the winner of that game is will most likely be our biggest competitor, along with Buckeye, to win the GLC East.
Yes.
Taking down 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Simmons keeps it himself. and he'll be forced down at the 31-yard line. Gain of 2. Third down and 8 upcoming.
Stop by Logan Burrow. That's your Parma Thursday.
Third down and 8, ball at the 31-yard line here with 8:53 and counting left to go in the third quarter. 24-2 in favor of Holy Name is your score. Doubles ready formation as Simmons looking to throw, has some pressure, got to step up, and passes caught there. Number 1. And he'll be taken down at the 45-yard line, which is enough for a Lakewood first down. For the second there, it looked like Keyshawn Garner thought to have an interception, however, off his hands and into the hands of number 1. Enough for a 15-yard gain and a Lakewood first down.
From 1 to 1.
1 to 1.
1 to 1.
First down 10, ball at the 45-yard line. Simmons keeps it himself, pitches it. And he'll be taken down at the 45-yard line. 21.
McCulloch carries the ball. Stop by Kuchera.
Kuchera on the tackle on McCulloch. Second down and 10 after the gain of 0 on the play. I mean, looking at the Holy Name student section tonight, it looked like there should be not many of them there earlier today, but now, looking at it now, pretty packed house there for Holy Name. About a little bit less than usual. I'd say 75% of usual capacity on a Friday night game, with so many of them showing up as Simmons rolling out to his left, looking to throw. Just throws that ball away to bring up third down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Yeah, looking at the Lakewood side, a few fans of theirs that are students on that side, but Holy Name students, they showed out for this Thursday night game, even though there's school tomorrow, earlier than we'd like it to be, but they still showed out, and you can hear them from the box.
Covered nobody again.
After the throwaway from Simmons, third down and 10, ball at the 45-yard line of Lakewood. Trips right formation here. Simmons will take the snap. It's over his head. He's able to get it off the bounce. Launches the ball away, and it is incomplete. Nice pressure on the play there off the botch snap from Andrew Cole and Stephen Bowling, but there is a flag on the play.
Maybe intentional grounding.
Friendly marker on the field. Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
I think that was a line. That was maybe a line.
It looked like 21 was out there.
Interesting goal.
The penalty has been taken off. It'll be fourth down and 10, and I would assume that Lakewood's punt team will be on the field.
21 was in that area, so.
I'm only counting 10.
5 is deep.
Pavlanka's back deep around the 22, 21-yard line of Holy Name. Fourth down and 10. The snap is a little high, taken in, holds good, and the punt appears to be a little short, but might bounce inside the 20. And it's a roll. That should be a really good punt here. And that's going to be pinned around the 1.
The ball is down at the
And they do pin it at the 1.
1 yard line.
From Lakewood, just Pavlanka did not want to go touch the ball. Holy Name, 99 yards of field ahead of them, up by 22. First down and 10 at the 1 yard line here for Holy Name. It'll be interesting to see what we do if we try to pass out the end zone or try to force our way forward for a couple of yards.
tune in, or not tune in, come out to Holy Name as the boys soccer team will be playing Saturday at 11 a.m. at Serpentini Field. The boys will take on Villa Angeles St. Joseph. Be there and show up and cheer.
The game should be on the Holy Name Athletics YouTube, so subscribe to their channel. You'll be notified whenever any Holy Name sports on site in the main gym at Serpentini Field or any of our off-site football games go live.
I think they might run it.
First down, 10 ball. They're going to say the 2-yard line. Williams takes a snap, and there's going to be a flag, and there might be a false start on Holy Name.
Procedure penalty against the Neighbors.
That is 50
Illegal
cents.
procedure is the call, and now we'll move Holy Name back to the 1-yard line.
50 cents. 50 cents. This is not this place where you want to be, especially already having one safety on the game. But let's hope Holy Name can get out of it.
First down, 11 ball at the 1-yard line of Holy Name. Wondolowski and Sanchez in the backfield. Wondolowski to the right and Sanchez to the left. Wondolowski will take it, and he's going to push his way forward to, before progress should mark the 4-yard line.
Carries the ball.
So that'll be a gain of 3 on the play, which will bring up second down and a
62, Garrett Swader.
Browns update. The Browns are up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. However, the Steelers are in the Browns red zone at the 5-yard line.
Expect to see the same-ish play, again another run.
6:28 and counting left to go in the third quarter. 24-2 is your score. Second down and 8 ball at the 4-yard line. Sanchez takes it this time and forces his way forward to the 15-yard line, and that's enough to move the chance for a Holy Name first down.
52 on the
Nice job there by Sanchez to get out of the bad field position and give Holy Name some better field position to expand the playbook, and that gives Holy Name a nice first down and more time to run off the clock. First down 10, ball at the 16-yard line. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball off to Sanchez. Sanchez, the ball carrier, will be forced down around the 20-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, which will bring up second down and 6.
I'm really ready to see another Javon Williams keeper as we keep giving the ball to Kriztion Sanchez. And just like last time, they're keying in on Kriztion Sanchez. So I expect to see a quarterback keeper here real soon.
Yeah, as Holy Name looks at the side for their call, definitely the running game has been a crucial part of this game. 3 touchdowns on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. 2 from Sanchez, 1 from Javon Williams. The running game has been the difference in this game. The only other big play there in the air, obviously, Cole's nice catch to give us some more life for the 1 touchdown. As Wondolowski runs the ball and will be. There's still some more room to go. There's a flag. This should be coming back, and if it stands, Wondolowski will be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Wondolowski, the ball carrier.
Nice job there by Wondolowski, but that will probably be an illegal block in the back on Holy Name.
Probably.
As you can see there, it was
3 penalty markers.
3 penalty markers. You saw it right around the 40-yard line, 45-yard line. That's when the block occurred, and that should bring him back.
Illegal block occurred.
And our update of the Browns game, I believe it was a 7-7 ball game, as Najee Harris has scored a touchdown for the Steelers.
Where are the Guardians?
Back against Holy Name.
Like I was saying before, the nice play there by Wondolowski, which was erased by the illegal block. The passing game has been a key on a couple of plays in this game, especially the one to Cole got us some more life, got him down to the 3-yard line. Wondolowski's first down catch on 3rd down and 10. And as well, Colin Dasco's 6-yard reception, 5-yard receiving touchdown in the right side of the end zone. Those 3 offensive passing plays have been key, as well as the rushing plays, the touchdowns, the big runs, just like that one. All of it has worked out, and that has gotten Holy Name this 22-point lead. First down 10, ball at the 40-yard line after the penalty. Hard count, not getting Lakewood to bite. Wondolowski will now move to the left side of Williams, making it trips left formation here. Williams will take the snap, hand the ball off to Wondolowski, and he'll be forced down at the 48-yard line to be 43-yard line, gain of 3 on the play, second down and 7. Sharps left formation here. Second down, 7, ball at the 43-yard line. 4:14 and counting left to go in the third quarter. 24-2 in favor of Holy Name is your score. Looking to throw is Williams, caught by Cole. And Cole will muscle his way forward to the 44-yard line. 45-yard line they'll move it to, according to the farther line judge. Either way, enough for a Holy Name first down and getting into Lakewood territory.
Yet again, they're just an example of getting Cole the ball in space. He was able to secure the ball this time and easily shrugged off the first defender and got a couple more yards.
Yeah, Cole has been a difference factor in this game, especially, like I said, that reception in the red zone earlier in this contest, giving Holy Name more life and leading up to another touchdown. So if I look to see him get the ball more, Sanchez runs up the gut, cutting to the left side, and will finally be taken down at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 on the play. Another, which is good enough for another Holy Name first down.
Play is good for another Holy Name first down.
Sanchez has had a lot of key runs in this game, many over 10 yards, probably at least 5 at this point. But still, he's definitely had a good job on the ground, pushing forward the line of scrimmage and making something out of nothing on a lot of plays where, with most running backs, it'd probably be a loss. He's able to get back to that line of scrimmage and fight for those extra couple of yards. With that, Williams looking to throw on first down.
Bad at the line.
And it is deflected, pass intended for Andrew Cole to bring up second down and 10, ball at the 32-yard line of Lakewood. Sharps right formation, second down and 10. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball off to Sanchez, runs it up the gut, and will stumble forward to the 24-yard line. They'll mark it, which will be third down and 2. A nice run there by Sanchez to get 8, and that'll be third down 2, which and most likely will be 4 down territory for Holy Name.
Yes.
2-1 try.
Hand off to Sanchez, running up the gut once again. He's going to power his way forward. A little bit of a risky stretch there. However, he keeps possession of the ball and we're taken down the 12-yard line. Gain of 12 in the play. Once again, enough for another Holy Name first down. Sanchez, it looked like on the stretch, he almost lost control of the ball. So a little bit of a risky stretch. Either way, it worked out. Holy Name, 12-yard gain on that play, and now 12 yards away from striking distance. First down and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. Doubles right formation. Hard count doesn't get him. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball to Wondolowski. Running up the field, and he will fall forward to the 3-yard line. They'll mark him. Gain of 9 on the play. Second down and 1 from the 3-yard line is forthcoming.
Tackled by Makula.
As you may notice, it's still not first and goal. The yardage to gain for a first down is on the 2-yard line. So if they get a yard, they can reset the downs.
Double running backs here as Wondolowski and Gardner change sides. Gardner to the left of Williams, and to the right side is Wondolowski. Second down and 1. Hand off to Wondolowski, and he's going to walk in untouched. Another Holy Name touchdown. Austin Wondolowski.
Touchdown!
Fourth rushing touchdown of the game for Holy Name. That makes it a 32 ball game.
Come on,
Hand off to Wondolowski, and he's going to walk in untouched. Another Holy Name touchdown. Austin Wondolowski.
And with that score, Holy Name has now outscored what they had last year against Lakewood at Lakewood, where they scored 28 against the Rangers in Lakewood. Same formation here with Gardner to the left side of Williams and the right side of Wondolowski. Wondolowski gets the handoff, and once again he's untouched, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 32-2 is your score.
Let me just say they ran the exact same play, and it worked to perfection.
The score, Holy Name 30.
As you can see, just a little bit of misdirection there. Just able to run in, get to the left side, get outside of that hash just a little bit, and able to walk in untouched once again. 32-2 is your score, as Holy Name is up by 30, which should be a running clock.
I don't know. 1:34 left still here in the third quarter.
And now up 30. Is this the time where we start to see more of Holy Name's depth in rotation?
Probably.
I mean, you can see a lot of guys potentially get this game, depending what the score continues to be. But I think Holy Name's biggest thing here, just making sure they keep the lead and keeping it as high as they can.
Kind of surprised they didn't go with the
Grade
field
A
goal there,
football
but
team will take
it is
on
okay.
Valley Forge a week from Saturday here at Serpentini Stadium. It's our homecoming game.
We did get that.
We will recognize the 2022 homecoming court. We hope to see you, Neighbor Nation.
Yeah.
Boomsma to kick off.
Boomsma begins his run up, and the scoop kick is away. Short kick once again, taken in at the 26-yard line there by Quick. And Quick the carrier there will be taken down at the 35, and Lakewood's offense will come back onto the field, down by 30, looking for something to happen here to keep their hopes alive.
Tackle there by Matthew Matrinix.
I think once they change.
Was it once they changed?
Yeah.
30 points or over 30? Last game they were talking about it started. That's what I saw.
Now it's tough.
Now he's gonna run.
There you go.
The clock is running.
First down. 38 of kick. So now we'll play.
First down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line with the running clock of $1:04 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Quick moves to the right side of Simmons. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off to Quick.
Quick carries the
And
ball.
Quick taken down at the 36-yard line, gain of 1, second down and 9.
Tackle there
down.
made by Logan Burton and Austin Wondolowski.
Cooper, 21 minutes.
Oh wow.
$3 for a bottle
Oh,
of
you
water.
ran it. Oh,
$3 for a bottle of water.
25 seconds here left in the third quarter.
Doubles formation once again here for Lakewood with the running back, I believe, Quick to the left side of Simmons. Moving to the right side now. Second down and 10. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off to Quick. And Quick will be stuffed at the line, getting no gain there. And tackled there by a couple of defensive linemen of Holy Name. And that will end the third quarter. Your score 32-2 in favor of Lakewood. 12 minutes of football left to go with Lakewood down by 30. Looking forward to next week's matchups. On Friday night, Lakewood will take on Parma, and Holy Name next Saturday will take on Valley Forge at a home game. Once again, live coverage beginning at 6:15 p.m. with the Holy Name Athletics Pregame show, and kickoff starting at around 7 p.m.
On 6 yards.
That is our homecoming game, so we're hoping to see as many people there as possible as we announce our homecoming court and hopefully beat our rivals, Valley Forge. Third down attempt, ball at the 35-yard line of Lakewood as the running clock continues to tick with 11:55 left to go in the ball game. Hand off to Quick, and he'll be taken down pretty quickly there. And at the 37-yard line.
15.
I don't know if he did that on purpose.
William Diggs on the tackle, and I'll bring up 4th down and 8. And I would assume that the punt team will stay off the field for this one.
No.
However, Lakewood is going to punt at this point.
Touchdown. Yep.
And as we're hearing an update, the Browns appear to have scored. David Njoku appears to be the receiver on the touchdown, and they should be up 14-7 over the Steelers.
Hold on, yeah. Cade York has not made the extra point.
Reliable kicker, come on.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Everything went wrong last week. That's so good. No good?
You jinxed it.
Kick is no good for the Browns, 13-0, as the kick will move forward to around midfield, and Holy Name will have a ball on pretty good field position at the 50-yard line and bring back the offense onto the field up by 30.
50 right upright.
Glad they found out a ticket.
Ball at the 50-yard line. First down and 10 for Holy Name. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball to Sanchez. And he's not still taken down as he's forcing his way forward still. And we're taken down at the 41-yard line. Nice game. 9 second down and 1 incoming.
Yes.
Trips for formation. Second down and 1. Williams takes a snap, hands the ball to Sanchez, who's been immediately. He'll stumble his way to the 41-yard line, getting right back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 1 incoming for Holy Name with 9:32 and counting left to go in today's contest.
Third down, third and 1.
I'm gonna have to predict this is a run here.
Third down and 1, ball at the 41-yard line. 9 minutes and counting left to go into the contest. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw. The screen is incomplete, intended for Andrew Cole.
The pass is incomplete to Cole.
I mean, kind of a smart play there by Cole. I mean, if he caught the ball, most likely would have been taken down behind the line of scrimmage on that play. So kind of a smart play there by Cole. And they'll bring up 4th down and 1.
I guess I want to pass
They haven't punted all game. They need to practice.
Then Wondolowski is punt formation.
Wondolowski back at the 45-yard line of Holy Name, ready to punt the ball away. The man deep for Lakewood is standing at their own 10-yard line. Snap's good, holds good, and the ball's away. Deep kick there by Wondolowski into the end zone for a
Into the
touchback.
end zone for a touchback.
Yet again, the Holy Name boys soccer team will play on Saturday at 11 a.m. at Holy Name. Come out and support the boys.
Once again, a reminder to follow our social media accounts, Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter, to stay up to date with our live streams, as we'll post the links on game day. First down 10, ball at the 20-yard line of Lakewood. Handoff. I believe Quick is the ball carrier, and he'll be taken down at the 21-yard line. And for a gain of 1, should bring up 2nd down and 9 for Lakewood.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Second down and 9 at the gain of 1. Simmons takes a snap, hands the ball off once again to Quick, and Quick will be taken down at the 18-yard line. 23-yard line, correction. Gain of a few on the play, which will bring up third down and 6 or 7, depending where they spot it. Doubles right formation. Third down and 7. Ball at the Lakewood 23. Quick shift to the left side. Takes the handoff. Cuts to the gut for a first down. And will finally be taken down at the 42-yard line. Gabe Young there on the tackle, but there is a flag on the play.
Looks to be a face mask.
Face mask against Holy Name.
And it will be. 60 cents and change. So, I just don't know how many penalties that is.
12.
Okay. 12 penalties on the whole game. 3 of them have been declined. It's technically 15.
But still, besides obviously Holy Name's dominant offense in this game, another big story, the penalty marker. 15 times it's been thrown this game.
Well, more, but then
at least
2 of them have been waived.
2 of them have been picked up, so a lot of penalties in this game. Definitely made a big impact as well. Turnovers, fumbles on both sides, but Holy Name, when they made a mistake, they were able to regain their confidence quickly. Lakewood was unable to do so, and that's been the difference maker in this game as Lakewood is down by 30. As Simmons will be taken down in the backfield on the play there. Nick Kuchera on the tackle for loss. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
48.
34.
A very interesting spot there as you'll spot him at the 48-yard line of Holy Name. It looked like he was taken down well back into Lakewood territory.
They give him forward progress, or what they think is forward progress.
Forward progress has definitely been changed a little bit in tonight's game. I mean, you'll see the front line judge compared to the other line judge. Usually the other one giving maybe an extra yard or taking away the extra yard. It's been different both times of the game, but either way, the ball's still in the general vicinity. Not that big of a difference in tonight's game. As Quick, the ball carrier, takes it for a 1-yard gain. She'll bring up third down and around 14.
Third down.
Outside backers, really not. Spread the ball, man.
Doubles formation here. Third down and 14, ball at the 47-yard line. Simmons' pass is caught by Invictus. He'll be taken down at the 45-yard line. Fourth down and 2 incoming. And I assume this is a 4-down territory for Lakewood. I assume they're going to go for it.
Good tackle there by Gabe Young. Did not leave with first down, but it, like Smee said, it does seem like they'll go for it here.
We're down to around 4 minutes left to go in today's ball game. 32-2 is your score. Fourth down and 2 incoming here for Lakewood. Simmons takes a snap, dropping back, looking to throw. Some time rolling out to his right now. Some pressure by Joey Ragone. Launches downfield, and it is incomplete. Now with that, that'll be a turnover on downs, and Holy Name will get the ball back.
Correction. First down, Neighbors.
Browns game. I'll tell you the score is 13-7 in favor of the Browns. However, the Steelers have the ball at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Looks on the 1 now.
Now the ball's at the 1-yard line, so yeah, that might be an incoming Steelers touchdown.
Or we stop them.
We shall not see because we don't have Amazon Prime on our phone.
That's true.
First down and 10, ball at the 45-yard line of Holy Name. Entering the game on your screen now is Michael Torzedlow, number 18. Williams takes a snap. Fumbles the snap, and now it's kicked forward, and it'll be taken in by Lakewood. There's a flag on the play.
Field, fumble recovered by Lakewood.
Probably a late hit.
He might have been already down on the fumble. But either way, as you see that rotation with Mikey Torzedlow getting in the game, as well, he played well in the JV game that we covered against Leary Catholic, that nice interception. He played last week's game against Parma, so it's good to see the young guys, especially those sophomore classes, got to step up next year with guys like Machurnix and Pavanka leaving. Good to see them starting to get some varsity reps and getting ready for next year when I would assume they'll be thrust into the limelight week 1 next year.
Personal foul against Holy Name.
Steelers scored.
And what we're hearing, the Steelers have scored a touchdown. The Steelers now lead the game 14-13. First down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line of Holy Name. Lakewood now has possession with 2:55 and counting left to go in today's contest. Quick move to the left side of Simmons. Takes a snap, hands the ball off to Quick. Cutting back inside. Quick will be taken down at the 25-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. We'll see if it's just enough to move the chains or not.
Just short.
They're actually going to mark him just enough there. First down, Lakewood with 2:30 and counting left to go in today's contest.
Because the side reg on the side ref on that side said short.
Like we said, there have been a couple disagreements between the side judges on our side of the field opposed to the Lakewood side. You'll see that in football. It just depends what angle they see the ball. Like we've seen plays where we've been off by 5 yards of where they spot them. It's just a lot different on different sides of the field. As Quick takes the handoff, sheds a tackle, and will be taken down at the 21-yard line with Tyler Davis on the tackle.
Clock still running here. 1:55 left to go in the game.
And final reminder: next week on Saturday, we will take on Valley Forge in our homecoming game. Live coverage starting at 6:15 at the Holy Name Athletics Pregame show, and kickoff will be at 7 p.m. from Serpentini Chevrolet Stadium at North Royalton High School. There's a full start on Lakewood is the call.
Full start Lakewood.
The 5-yard penalty to make a second down and 11 with the clock still running. Strip slope formation. Second down and 11 after the loss of 5 on the penalty as Simmons keeps it himself. And the outside, he will be finally taken down at the 17-yard line.
Shot by Gardner.
Gain of 9 on the play, and it will be interesting to see if Lakewood runs the same play as that one was pretty effective that time. If I was a betting man, I would predict that Lakewood would run the same play.
Are you a betting man?
Not like Calvin Ridley. Third down here. Simmons running to the outside, and he'll be taken down at the 16-yard line, and it'll be close. No, they're going to mark him short. Fourth down, about a 1 yard. 30 seconds left to go. If they do not get this, this should be the final offensive play of the game. Simmons takes a snap, looking to throw. Some pressure. Launches it downfield, and it is incomplete.
Sanchez passing complete.
Good break up there. I don't know exactly who's on the play, but good job by the Holy Name secondary. As I'm being told, Kevin Pavanka on the breakup, and that should end the game.
Well, they have one more play.
10 meters.
One rush or knee down should end this contest, and your final score will be 32-2 in favor of Holy Name.
Kind of a weird game with no extra points attempted, with both kickers being out with injury.
Definitely hoping to have Curtis and Chase back for next week, wishing them the best of luck in their recovery as well for your soccer season as well. I know you want them back for this week's game on Saturday, so hopefully they'll be back in time for that. We don't know. but sending our best wishes to both of them. As we know, Curtis tried to go tonight. Give the kid a lot of credit for trying to go out there and play. Unfortunately, I was unable to. And then Chase, we send the best to him. As that will end the game. The final score, 32-2 in favor of Holy Name. Please tune in next week to our game on Saturday at 6:15 for the Holy Name Athletics Pregame show. Follow our social media accounts for all updates about Holy Name broadcasting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's all from this Thursday night special edition of Thursday Night Football. I've been David Smee alongside me, Cam Ragazzo. Have a good night, and go Namers.